Hello friends, welcome to BISP Solutions. So welcome to today's comprehensive webinar on three critical components of Oracle Fusion Receivables. So today we are going to explore manage transactional sources, and then we will see auto accounting rules, and then we will see payment terms. Okay, so let's start. So first we'll see the managed transactional sources. What are transaction sources? So transaction sources in Oracle Fusion define where and how your receivables transaction originate. Okay, they help ensure the data is accurately captured from various sources, whether it's from manual entry, imported from external systems, or automatically generated. Okay, so let's discuss the importance of transaction sources. So actually control they allow us to manage the flow and integrity of data entering the receivable module. Okay, so and second, there is efficiency. Managed transactional source streamline the creation and management of transaction, reducing errors. Okay, and it is easily customization. So we can tailor transaction sources to meet specific business needs. Okay, then how we set up these transaction sources? So first of all, we go to the task, that is manage the same task. Okay, so first of all we go to manage transaction sources. Okay, then we select create new source. Okay, and then we give name, type, and setting. So, okay, so in name we can give descriptive name to the transaction sources. In a type we can choose it's whether it's a manual or imported. Okay, and we can do various settings also, define various setting like auto invoice, import options, transaction numbering, and accounting. Okay, so let's take example of managed transactional sources. Okay, so suppose you have an external billing system that generate invoices. Okay, so you want to import these invoices into Oracle receivable automatically. So transactional source name will become external billing system. Okay, and the name would become, this would be the name. Okay, this would be the name. Okay, and the type would be the same we are going to perform in the instance also. Type would be imported. Okay, and setting in the auto invoice import we can set imported. So you can say, please go on mute.
அந்த துப்பாக்கில எத்தனை குண்டு இருக்கும்?
Hello, please go on mute. Okay. So this we are going to see. Okay. So now let's move into the instance and see what is the configuration of the managed transactional sources. So I have explained the meaning of transaction sources and now we are going to configure it. Okay, so let's start. Go to instance and go to the task, manage transaction sources. Okay, so just click on this. Okay, go to the finance part and just click on. So what we are going to create, we are going to create the numbering also. Okay, so numbering of
ஓய்,
the transaction.
போயிட்டாப்பா. ஹெலிகாப்டர் சும்மாயிடுச்சு.
So we'll see the numbering. Okay, so how to create the numbering in the numbering of the transaction. Okay, so now, so we'll create the numbering. Here we will give the transaction source set as a common so that there would be no difficulties. So I will select common, common set. Okay, legal entity is not mandatory, so it's okay. Search for the common set and click on OK. So this is our common set. Okay, so give the name of the transaction. So say I'm creating this is for invoice. Okay, so BISP invoice, just it's a name. Okay, description also we can copy. Okay, so now it's manual and imported. So now we are creating manually, so I'll choose manual. Okay, so we can import also, that I'll explain in the upcoming sessions. Okay, so now, so the last transaction number, it is actually not last, it is next transaction number. So if I give 1, it will start from 2. Okay, so I'm giving 101. Okay, so it is actually a bug, it is not last, it is next transaction number. So I've given one number. Okay, this only we are seeing how to give the number in the transaction. Okay, so those who have attended my yesterday session, they would understand what I'm trying to explain. Okay, so now fill the mandatory field. Manual and standard transaction type. Okay, so click on it, select. Yesterday we have made one invoice, so we'll choose one invoice from here. Okay, so I'm choosing BISP invoice. Yesterday I have created this. Okay, so I'm going to give the number to this invoice. Okay, okay, and save in. Save and create another. So now I have given numbering to the BISP invoice. Okay, this BISP invoice I have selected and I have given one numbering to it. 101 I have given the number. Now I'll save and I'll create another transaction. Okay, select today's date and save and create another. Again I'll provide the common set, and legal entity again is not important, so this time I'm creating the debit memo. So BISP debit memo. Okay, description we can copy. Okay, again this is we are doing, so manual. Provide today's date. Okay, and last transaction number you can give whatever you want to give, 102 or any number you can give. Okay, then select the standard transaction type. So this is debit memo, so we'll choose BISP debit memo. BISP debit memo. Okay, okay, so now we'll create another transaction number. 101 we have created BISP invoice, 102 we have created BISP debit, and then another we are going to create, that is okay, we can create from here. So again common set we have to give, common set BISP credit memo. Again the type would be manual, okay, give today's date, select the transaction type. Which transaction is this? So this is a credit memo, BISP credit memo, so I'll select the BISP credit memo. Okay, so last transaction number now I'll give 103. It's not last, it's next. Okay, so don't get confused. And now I'll save and close. Okay, so this is how we provide the numbering to the transaction. Okay, this is the way. So when it comes to reporting, easily we can provide the numbers to the report. Okay, so now let's move to our next task, that is auto accounting rule, and let's discuss what is auto accounting rule and why it is important in Oracle Fusion Financial Accounts Receivables. Okay, so come to the Excel sheet and we'll move to the auto accounting rules. Okay, so auto accounting automates the process of creating accounting entries. Okay, so again and again we don't need to go to the entries, select the account, so it automates the process of creating accounting entries, okay, for transaction. Okay, so it ensures that the financial data is consistent and accurate. Okay, so again we'll go to the navigation, we will define the source from where the revenue account is coming or receivable accounts are coming. Okay, that will be used to generate the accounting entries. Okay, then we will configure the rules in auto accounting rules, everything I'll show. Just take example and understand. Let's build on our earlier scenario where the revenue account is based on the product category. Okay, so now I'm talking about the revenue account rule. Source would be the source. What source I'm talking about, just I'll go to the instance and then I'll explain what source I'm talking about. Okay, so suppose your source is product category and your mapping is you are taking two accounts. Okay, electronic account and furniture account. Okay, so probably you would have provided a code, so You take one code from electronic accounts, that is any code you can take. Okay, so you can map it. So when a sales invoice for an electric product is created, the system automatically posts the revenue accounts. Okay, so I'll take you to the instance and then I'll explain what I'm trying to say. Okay, so let's move to the auto accounting rules. Go to instance and search for the task, that is here done. Okay. So now go to the task, manage auto accounting. So go to the financial and choose manage auto accounting rules. Click on it. So select our business unit. So I'll choose this one. Okay, so you see these are the accounting rules which are already exist in the system against this AMEX business unit. Okay, so I'll show you demo on receivables and revenue. So I'm deleting it, otherwise it will not allow us to enter. Okay, so I'm just deleting and I'll show you from the scratch. Okay, so I'm deleting. Okay, now okay, so now go to accounting rule. This is our business unit. And from here I'll create the two accounting rules for two accounts, revenue and receivables. So let's see how to create automatically. Okay, click on create, search for the business unit. Okay, mine is this one. So account type, select the account type. First I am explaining receivables, so I am choosing receivables. Okay, so these are the segments: company, department, account, LOB, product. In the GL webinar I have explained how to make the segment also. Those who want to learn, please go and refer my previous video of the GL. Okay, so now I'll give the code. Okay, I'll give the code to the company. So any code, this many codes are there, so I'll choose any one code, and the same I'll do with the department also. I'll choose any one code. Accounts, let's say, since it's receivable, so I'm going to choose any receivables account. So this many receivables account, choose any one. Let's say I am intercompany, I'm choosing this one, total current receivable. Okay, click on OK. So this account I have chosen. LOB, choose any LOB and then choose product. Any code combination you can choose. feature says we do not know, so we'll take 0000. Now I'll create another for revenue. Okay, so this is for receivables, the combination, accounts combination, this is for receivables, and now we'll create for the revenue. Okay, so for that we have to select the account revenue. Okay, get the combination, the code combination. Let's say same if I want to give it's okay. Okay, let me choose another. This time account I'll choose any revenue account I'll take. Let's see if any revenue is coming. Click on advanced and then search the one who contains revenue. Click on search. See, so okay, I'm taking any revenue account. Okay, take the combination of LOB. Click on create. And for feature I'm selecting. Okay, so these two accounts I have selected, receivables and revenue, and then I have selected the code. Okay, so when you will do the when we will do the entries, this code combination will automatically come. This is what accounting rule is. Okay, so this is how we set the accounting rules in accounts receivable. Okay, so now we'll move to our next task. I'll explain the meaning of the payment terms in AR. So let's see. Okay, so this is our next task. So this we have completed. Okay, this we have completed, and now we'll move to the payment terms. Okay. So payment terms defines when and how much a customer is required to pay on their invoices. Okay, they are crucial for managing cash flow and customer relationship. So when we do the setup for payments, again we have to go to the navigation, then we define the payment terms, we give a name, we provide a unique name to it, we give some description, briefly describe the payment term, and then we schedule, we set the payment due dates, example net 30 or immediate payment. Like this we set the schedule, and if there is a discount, then we set the discount option. Okay, so for example, let's say you want to create a payment term where payment is due on 60 days, but a 1% discount is offered if payment is made within 15 days. Okay, so what we will set the discount net 60, net 45. Okay, these discounts and this payment terms we have made earlier. Okay, so now we'll see how to configure it. Okay, okay, so payment terms also we use that what due date we are giving to the customer and what are the discounts we are offering to the customer. Okay, those we specify in payment terms. So let's see how to specify all this in payment terms. So go to the task, come to the application. Okay, save and close. So go to the application and search for the task called manage receivables payment. Okay, so go to the financials. Go to task and click, since we are going to create, so click on create. So now which payment terms we are setting? So we have different payment terms. Okay, BISP immediate payment terms. Okay, so if there is a immediate payment, we will use that immediate payments, the immediate payment terms. Okay, so if the payment is going to be made in 45 days, then we will choose net 45 days. Okay, this already we made. Okay, so now again we are not going to make it. So let's say common set we are choosing this time. So give the name. Let's say this is a immediate payment term. Okay, immediately we have asked to pay to the customer. Okay, so this is BISP immediate payment term. Okay, and base amount, okay, let it be 100. Discount basis on invoice amount. Okay, now so now we will have to add the payment schedule. Okay, so if it is a immediate payment term, then we have to provide the this. Okay, so I'll click on this. Okay, so amount is 100, days, since it is immediate payment terms, so I'll put 0. Okay, so if you don't want to put 0, immediate means the name is here immediate, so it's okay. Then since we do not have discount, otherwise we would have added here. Okay, so in the next payment terms I'll explain you. Okay, after this I'll explain you how to add the discount also. So click save and close. So all the mandatory data we have filled. Okay, so click save and close, and now let's create another payment term with a discount. Okay, so common, so you see how many payment term sets are there, you see. Okay, but it is advisable to choose this common set. Okay, so like if any I choose, let's say BISP net 45, then that means we are going to have, the customer is going to do the payment in 45 days. Okay, so discount on the basis of invoice amount. Okay, installment option would be include tax and freight in first installment. Okay, now let's say this amount $100 is going to pay in 45 days. Okay, so now we can add discount. Okay, any percentage we can give, like 2%, like 2% when he'll give in 30 days. Okay, okay, we can add some more discounts, like 5% discount we are going to pay him if the person is going to pay in 25 days. Okay, like this you can do in 45 days. Okay, uh, uh, in accounts receivable and accounts payable, there is a difference in discount. Like here we can add n number of discounts, but in accounts payable we have 3 or 4 discounts we can add. So I'll show you how to add account discounts. Okay, so let's say 7% of discount will give if the person will pay in 20 days. Okay, and will give 5% of discount if the person pays in let's take 8% of discount if the person pays in 15 days, and let's say let him provide one more discount. Let's say 10% of discount if the person pays in 10 days. Okay, so this is, you see the percentage 32. Okay, total percentage you see 32, it will calculate automatically. Okay, so this is how you can add payment terms and add discount in the payment. Okay, so save and close. Okay, okay, this we have not added. Base amount. Okay, discount on the basis of invoice amount. So this is how we can make the payment terms. Okay friends, now if I talk about payment terms, you know how much customer is going to pay to us on what discount. Okay, so this is how we can set up payment terms, friends. Okay, so today we have explored how to manage transaction source to control the data flow into receivables, how to automate accounting entries with auto accounting rules, and how to define payment terms that balance cash flow and customer satisfaction. Okay, mastering these tools in Oracle Fusion Receivable will greatly enhance the efficient and accuracy of our financial process. So friends, thank you so much for joining today's webinar. If you have any doubt, please write us and we will definitely get back to you. So thank you once again for joining this webinar.